ever seen a plane skim the ground just inches from disaster? From insane low passes to high-risk takeoffs, these aviation moments will leave you holding your breath. How do pilots pull off these stunts? What's going through their minds when they're inches from the edge? Stick around to find out and see aviation at its most extreme. You won't believe how close they come to disaster. Crab walk takeoff. This incredible moment showcases the legendary B-52 Stratofortress performing a crosswind takeoff, a maneuver that highlights its unique rotating landing gear system. With powerful winds pushing against its massive wingspan, the aircraft's wheels remain aligned with the runway, while the fuselage points slightly into the wind, giving the illusion of a crab-like movement. As the engines roar and the bomber gains speed, the giant machine gracefully lifts off, straightening out mid-air for a smooth climb. This is a masterclass in aeronautical engineering, proving why the B-52 remains a marvel of military aviation. Runway emergency. The Cessna 310 touches down smoothly until disaster strikes. As the landing gear collapses beneath it, the twin-engine aircraft lurches violently, metal scraping against the runway. The pilot struggles to maintain control, but the plane veers off course, kicking up dust and debris as it skids to a halt. It's a tense moment of chaos. Yet thanks to quick thinking and airmanship, everyone on board emerges unharmed. A stark reminder of how unpredictable aviation can be. Blazing night takeoff. This breathtaking moment captures a USAF Rockwell B-1B Lancer as it roars down the runway for a powerful night takeoff. With its 4 massive engines igniting full afterburners, the aircraft leaves behind a trail of fire and raw power, illuminating the darkness. The thunderous roar shakes the ground as the supersonic bomber lifts off, its glowing exhaust no less than a spectacle of sheer force. This is military aviation at its most dramatic. Precision, speed, and power combined in a stunning display of night operations. Daring low pass. This aviation enthusiast captures a heart-stopping moment as a Slovak government Airbus A319 performs an extreme low pass. The jet roars overhead, skimming just above the ground with precision that leaves spectators in awe. The sheer proximity of the aircraft creates a powerful rush of wind, sending dust and debris swirling as its engines thunder past. It's a breathtaking display of control and confidence, showcasing the skill of the pilots and the raw power of the Airbus in a spectacle few will ever forget. Windy landing chaos. This Cessna 180 touches down on the runway, but strong gusts quickly turn a routine landing into a fight for control. As crosswinds push against the aircraft, the pilot struggles to keep it steady. But suddenly, the plane swerves sharply. The tail swings around in a dramatic ground loop, tires screeching as the aircraft spins uncontrollably. In just seconds, a smooth arrival turns into a heart-pounding moment, one that highlights the unpredictable power of nature and the fine line between control and chaos in aviation. Canarsie approach, thrill. This cockpit perspective offers a breathtaking view of the legendary Canarsie approach into New York's JFK Airport. As the aircraft descends, the pilots skillfully navigate a series of precise turns, threading their way over the densely packed cityscape below. With no straight-in landing, the final moments demand razor-sharp focus. One last dramatic turn aligning the jet with the runway just seconds before touchdown. It's a thrilling display of precision flying, showcasing the skill required to master one of aviation's most challenging and iconic approaches. Crosswind struggle. This KLM city hopper, Embraer 90, approaches the runway, but powerful crosswinds make the descent anything but smooth. The aircraft rocks from side to side as the pilots fight against nature's force, adjusting the controls with precision. Just moments before touchdown, a sudden gust pushes the jet off alignment, forcing the crew to react instantly. With expert skill, they steady the aircraft, planting it firmly on the runway. A breathtaking display of control in the face of relentless turbulence. Daring low pass. This Cessna 25 Citation thunders just above the ground, slicing through the air at breathtaking speed. The sleek jet moves with precision, its landing gear tucked away as it skims dangerously close to the runway. Spectators hold their breath, feeling the raw power of its twin engines as it roars past, barely meters above the surface. It's a moment of sheer aviation mastery, where skill, control, and adrenaline collide in a display of aerodynamic perfection. Precision late turn. This Argentine Air Force Boeing 737 executes a breathtaking visual approach, making a dramatic last-minute turn onto final. With the runway rapidly approaching, the aircraft banks sharply, its wings slicing through the air in a perfectly calculated maneuver. The pilots, relying on sheer skill and experience, align the jet with the runway just seconds before touchdown. It's a heart-pounding display of precision flying, one that showcases the expertise required to command a large aircraft in challenging conditions, tight turn trouble. This National Airbus A330-200 attempts a narrow U-turn on the taxiway, but space is tighter than expected. As the massive jet pivots, its wingtip inches dangerously close to a light pole, until, with a sudden jolt, metal meets metal. The impact sends a shudder through the aircraft, leaving visible damage to both the wing and the pole. It's a costly miscalculation, proving that even on the ground, maneuvering a wide-body aircraft demands precision, awareness, and just the right amount of room. Tail strike scare. This Iceland Air Boeing 737-9 Max powers down the runway, battling fierce winds as it gathers speed for takeoff. As the nose lifts, a sudden gust disrupts the aircraft's balance, causing the tail to scrape violently against the tarmac. Sparks fly as the fuselage drags along the runway for a brief but terrifying moment before the jet finally gains altitude. It's a heart-stopping reminder of how unpredictable weather can turn a routine departure into a high-risk event, testing both the aircraft's limits and the pilot's skill. Runway close call. This tense moment unfolds as a Volaris A32neo receives clearance to land, unaware that another A321neo is still occupying the runway. As the aircraft descends, the pilots suddenly spot the unexpected obstacle below, forcing a split-second decision. The crew reacts swiftly, executing a dramatic go-around to avoid disaster. It's a stark reminder of the high-stakes precision required in aviation, where even a minor miscommunication can turn into a life-threatening situation. Gear bay takeoff. This rare and thrilling perspective captures a Boeing 737's takeoff from inside the main landing gear bay. As the engines spool up, the aircraft accelerates down the runway, and the world outside blurs into motion. The moment of liftoff is mesmerizing. Landing gear struts retract, wheels fold away, and the bay doors seal shut, plunging the view into darkness. It's a fascinating glimpse into the mechanical precision at work, a view normally reserved for engineers and maintenance crews, now bringing aviation fans closer than ever to the action. Want more jaw-dropping aviation moments? Hit like, subscribe, and check out my other videos for more thrilling adventures in the sky.